Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Sims 4 speed build. Now today's speed build is based on a house I found on Pinterest, and it's kind of like one of those, like, I don't know what you call them, but they're kind of like the diagram photos of what house is, like a blueprint of a house that should be built soon, I guess. But I find them popping up on my like Pinterest For You page a lot, and I know I'm gonna sound like weird in this because for some reason I swear I'm 17, you guys. I'm not like a child, but it makes me sound like a child every time I re-record this. And I've re-recorded this audio so many times that I'm starting to go insane, and now I'm just gonna talk to myself. It's crazy. Now with this roof sucked to do. I struggled, but it was such an easy fix. I just had to add two of those like slanted roofs together, and then it's like perfect in the end. Now, you can see me trying to figure it out, and it's so stupid. I couldn't figure this out for the first like couple minutes, and I'm sorry you guys have to watch this. I could edit it out, but that would mean more work for me, and I'm kind of trying to get it all started. Get my like channel all started, not anything else. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just kind of ranting out my ass right now. I'm tired of re-recording this, so now you just get crazy. You get crazy. Because crazy is crazy bee. So, yeah, you can see me, like, I'm getting there. Like, I saw it right there, but I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I got it for like a split second in the back, but then I was like, nah, I don't like how this looks. It looks so stupid from the sides that I was like, okay, screw it, I'm just gonna fix it. But I mean, whatever. I added in a porch on both sides. The back one is a bit smaller. It's like a tile smaller. It's raised up on a tiny platform, and you know. Now with this house, I wanted to build it because of the Blomings Room Kit becoming free, and as you can see, I don't have all the packs because, well, the packs are very expensive. So I was like, I'm gonna build this house so well now. I don't know why my accent just changed, but it did. Now with the wallpaper, I'm struggling. This actually took me like 20 minutes in itself. This whole recording was like an hour long, and that was the thing that took it up the most, was the wallpaper finding, because I couldn't find it in the first place. And I was like, what if I go here? Like, what if I go into the brick thing? And then I found it, but I forgot that it wasn't like a cream color, it was more of like a white color. And you can see me doing the roof right now. Like, I tried to do another one of those types of roofs, but it just didn't work. And then my brain started to work. I finally got to do what I needed to do. So, doo-doo. So I ended up shrinking those. I deleted like two of the roofs I had set before. And then I finally got the shape that I wanted. So now with the roofs, I was like, well, the Pinterest photo that I was looking at had a nice red roof. So I was like, why not? I like the red roofs. And if you don't, then that's your choice. That's your style. Now with the windows, they're a little off. What I would say is that I only used the Snowy Escape windows twice. One in the kitchen and one in the bathroom, because privacy and all. As you can see, I'm finally using one of the Blomings Room Kit items, and that's the hanging plant. Now, the trimming, I added just the simple, little smooth one. Columns are also Snowy Escape, if you want to know where that's from. The doors, base game, as you can see. Now, the fencing, I struggled on. I could not figure it out for the life of me, guys. I cut out a lot, actually. There was a lot cut out of there. Now, I was like, with the poles, I was like, should be gray, should be white. And I was like, I finally settled on white because it was matching. I was like, oh well. Now with the stairs, I was like, um, that didn't work. I was also trying to find a better lighting, and then I saw this one. I was like, it looks good. It looks good. I like how it looks. Now, I tried to put a vent on the top. I liked it over in the side more. I think I went back and tried to like put another one, but I don't remember. I also have windows everywhere. Normally I have 10 times more windows than this. I just trying to follow the picture more. Now the kitchen, you're just basic normal kitchen that you'd have. This, I mean, it's basic. It's one of the more basic ones. I forgot to like fully detail it at all. And yeah. The cabinets, your basic brown color. I figured out to finally put in the lights. I normally end up like furnishing the whole thing before putting in the lights. And then like I'll start furnishing and then I put in the lights like after I'm done placing down like every basic item. I also had a smoke alarm, what's it called? A thermostat in there. Now this house is for 1 sim or 2 if you want, or more. I mean, it's your playthrough, but oh well. Now I was trying to make the video actually look nice for you all, because I normally don't add in the flooring or anything like wallpaper, flooring, roof color. I don't add those in until I'm done furnishing. Now it's funny to see me struggle with the doors. Now with the couches, I was like, should I do a seasons one because it looked nice, but then I found like one of the Blooming Rooms kits like lamps, and that's what got me inspired. That made me think, okay, like bohemian modern, like a mix between bohemian modern. Like after I saw a couple of the items from the Blooming Room kit, after I turned the thing on for it to like separate what packs I'm using, I figured out that I wanted to do that style, and I just carried it through. Now I also used the like mint color that comes with it because I liked it a lot. And the window over here, I struggled a bit more because I was like trying to move things and make it look nice. I completely and utterly forgot to add in what's it called, the paint for the ground. Oh my god, that's not what it's called. I know that's not what it's called. I'll figure it out. But I forgot to add in like a lot of that. I only added in like a path in the front, which if you're recreating this, please add in some brown paint. I know that's not what it's called. I'll figure it out after I'm done recording. It'll piss me off that I like figured it out after. So with these windows, I struggled. There was more to that than what is being shown right now. Now, I mean, it's basic in there. It's the most basic living room you'll ever see. Because I tried this nice couch, and I was like, it doesn't fit the vibes that I want. Like, the vibes aren't vibing, if you get what I mean with that. But here I am looking for a love seat, or a little chair. I decided on not that one, but the one from Cats and Dogs. But then I ended up changing it again to I end up like squishing 2 of the same chair together from the Desert Deluxe kit, and I made that into a full like sectional because I don't have the one pack that has a sectional in it, which I would love to use and have, of course, with like everything else. This is the lamp that inspired me, because now you can see me like adding in another light somewhere in the front, because I forgot to do that in the first place. And that light inspired me to do everything that I'm about to do right now, which you can see me like change all the like the couches. It's that couch, and right now I'm like really nervous right now because this is doing one of these voiceovers. It's kind of like, I guess, standing up in front of the class giving like a presentation, which I need to calm down. Like my energy is, I'm like, yeah, and I'm trying to like be chill, be calm, like as a YouTuber, and I'm trying to be a YouTuber because that's like my dream job. Like if little me saw what I'm doing right now, they'd be like, whoa bro, calm down. How are you doing that? How are you speaking it in front of this whole thing and imagining that there's millions of people there, even though like I have a little subscription of people and I love them dearly. Like some of them even comment, which I'm very lucky to have that, even as like a small content creator person, which it is my dream to be like a huge content creator because I've seen my favorite people growing up, like Jacksepticeye, Markiplier doing it all the time, and I'm looking back at my old videos, and you can just hear the nervousness in my voice, which I know it takes time to like do all this and get used to it, and just do it, like just do it in the moment, right here, right now. And I remember watching back then those like packs, like those little cons of the YouTubers standing up in front of a huge crowd, and I want to be that. I want to be like be there for people to like watch my videos and laugh at my videos, make fun of them if you will, but it just anything would be nice. And I know this sounds so weird and bad, but make fun of it. It's fine. I need to like somehow calm my nerves every time I'm starting to like record, because I'm conscious about what I'm doing like right now, and one day I will probably be in front of everyone giving this big like, I guess, pep talk. Not pep talk, presentation. No, it's not a presentation, it's more like it's like a TED talk is what I would say it's like. But I want to be able to do that and stand in front of people and to give something like this, but in front of millions of people. And I'm not just doing this for the fame. I honestly don't care about the fame. I just want people to be happy when they see my videos and see how I've grown as a person, which I'm using these videos to do. And I want to be able to like do fundraisers and all stuff like that, but I need an audience to be able to do that with. So what I'm asking from all of you is a like, a subscribe, and maybe a comment, or like you can share it with people. I don't care. I mean, I do care, but I don't care about the views or the likes. I don't even care if I make money on this. I just want to have fun and do this and be able to help people with this. Help and spread awareness for things and do fundraisers which will help people like St. Jude, I think is what it's called. The Trevor Project, I think that's what it's called. And sorry for rambling on and on about when this is supposed to just be a speed build. And now I'm going to try and get back onto the speed build itself. Now, I was struggling with all of these items because I have never seen them. This is actually my first time ever looking at them and using them, because I heard like a while ago, like 2 or 3 months ago, that it was going to be coming out, and I was so excited, but I didn't want to like spoil myself on what the items were, what items were in it. And with this build, I put in, there's a double bed, but you can change the little room that has the plants in it. I end up putting the flower arranging thing in there because, you know, plants. I had to do something. But with this build, I added in a dog bed because there was that cute little planter box, like plant thing. It's on the mantle thing underneath, which has a little slot where you can slot things to. And that's where I added it. I was like making up a story in my head, like what this couple would be. Like, one could be like an athlete or something, like a musician or something like that, you know. Whatever you decide, I don't care what you choose it to be. Now, I've recorded a video of me playing Night in the Woods. If any of you know that game or would like to see me play that game, I've only recorded one episode right now, but I mean, if you want me to release that, I will release it and we can, you know, have fun with all that. Yippee! We can, ugh, you watch me play it and stuff. And honestly, top 10 game. I like that game. It's really great game. Game. And if you guys want me to post that video, just like and subscribe. And if you want, just tell me in the comments if you want me to play it. Now, but back to the actual speed build, I ended up using the tile from the Parenthood pack, and here's me adding in the like little dog food bowl. I'm like thinking it's like a small dog because there isn't really much more space for a big dog bed. I mean, you could make it a cat and just add in a couple cat stuff, but I wanted it to be a dog because I like dogs. I like cats too. It's just dogs are my top 10. I'd like to say top 10 apparently. I added in 2 trash cans. I didn't forget them. I loved what I did here. I just moved up the basket and put it on the little rack thing. I added in umbrellas. I then added in more clutter onto the shelving thing, which I like this item, is what I'm trying to say. And you can see in the far right corner, well, you could have seen it. That's the little plant dog statue. That's what inspired me. You can see like its little legs. Oh, there it is. And the rug, I feel like it tied it all in together nicely. And the shelving, I love that shelf. I was trying to put in a little table on just the rugs, but I couldn't find one that was small enough. But I think it's in other packs, which would be nice if I had them. I'm not complaining. I love all the packs I have. And right now I'm just now seeing, is that glass on the side of the shelf? The green little shelf? I didn't notice that when I was building, but oh well. I added in a bookcase because I realized there wasn't any like skill thing, because I've completely and utterly blinked out and forgot to add it. Now here's me doing the little path. This is all I did. That's it. That's all I did with the painting stuff, even so I don't remember the name. I added in the mailbox from Snowy Escape. I moved it a bit, and then I was pretty set on where everything was. I mean, I added in a backyard for a lot of the plants, which you might need. Well, you will need for the botanist. Not the botanist. The gardening. No, not the gardening. Well, I mean, you could garden, but, you know, I would. And the flower arranging. It's what I meant to say, was the flower arranging. I added in a lot of pots and planters for the planting. I really want plants in here, apparently. And I'm really thinking about plants right now, apparently. The flowers, you can grow in them. Which, over here with the fence, this is funny because you can see me struggling with all the fences because I didn't like any of them enough to leave them there. So I ended up just changing the fencing to this one. And, I mean, I like it. It suits it. It fits in. I just struggle with the color with the actual gate itself. And here's me putting in the planters. I also added in the scarecrow. I completely forgot I did that. Well, there's the scarecrow. You can change the color. Actually, if you have MCC, you can go into cast and change it, and he'll still work. I mean, he's a good looking sim too, might I add. I made the little planters into like the ones that match the shelf, like one of the swatches that matches like that shelf thing. I added in wind chimes because I love the wind chimes. I added in bees because bees are good for the environment. And here's where I'm just looking through all the plants, just trying to figure out what I should do and which ones would fit the world. I had to size down a couple of the palm trees because I was not happy with how big they were. I also don't really know how to like decorate the desert type stuff, so I just added in a couple of plants. You can change these, of course. I just didn't like how I did this, in my own personal opinion. And now we are ending the video with some planter boxes on the windows because I love these little planter boxes. And just remember to like and subscribe. And here's the finished build with some screenshots at the end. Goodbye!